That's one you got to convert.
Chamberlain pulls it in.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Reeves, the pass to Anthony. And a miss there on the triple.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Pierce. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Harper. Shot clock at 6. Sinks it from distance.
A decent three-point shooter. I like Harper testing his range right there.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather, talk things over.
Substitution on the court.
Milwaukee with the ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Arenas. The rebound by Malone. Boston leading by 12. Pass to Guerin. Here's Malone. Buries it down low.
You know, it's obvious that Karl Malone spends a lot of time in the weight room because this dude is incredibly powerful.
Here's Hastings. Over to the wing. Here's Holmgren. Gets a very good look and converts. Holmgren's got 5.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Guerin. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Hastings, the pass to Chamberlain. A minute 22 left to play in the half. Hastings with a bucket.
Fading back. Nobody there to even challenge him.
This is a little bit of advice. I love the honesty, but sometimes too. Look, I've been in there 5 years. I've seen everything. They did a good job. I've seen it all.
I watched it. I watched it.
They had me tackled. I've never seen anything like it. Turns out, one guy through, and they're not moving. It's like they're in the goal. So, but no, give the Lakers credit. Yeah. Lakers defense was phenomenal. 85 points, the lowest that Minnesota scored all year. All right, they won. Look, Luka was sensational, 31, 12, and 9. LeBron and Austin Reeves were much better than they were in game 1. I get all that, but the Lakers won it with their defense. They won it with their defense. They only shot 21%.
Right, somebody had found you close.
So they were great offensively outside of that first.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
There's 49 seconds left in the half. Here's Hastings with the drive. Pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. Here's Holmgren. Boston pulls it in. Here's Pierce. Give him 8. From down in the low post, it goes. Pierce has got 10.
And that's a tough bucket from Pierce. Looking past the D and just knocking down the contested J.
From deep, Jordan. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Jordan.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Releases from 15. And the first half now in the books. Celtics out in front, up by 15. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
18.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the Boston Celtics.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2, in the place to be, most definitely. They seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series, they know a win would give them a big advantage in the series and take them one step closer to a postseason upset.
It's hard not to love an underdog, and I'm not talking about our underdog. I'm talking about this underdog. EJ, check this out. No easy wins here in the postseason. They need to stay on their A game.
And the most important games are often the toughest games to close out, so we just have to wait and see what happens.
That we will. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. The Bucks trail by 15. And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Nikola Jokic is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Carmelo Anthony. And it's Hastings in at the point.
Smart play that time by Jordan, using the pump, baiting the defender, and he bit.
First trip to the line for him here.
Michael Jordan, 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And he sinks the second. Celtics lead by 14. Pass to O'Neal. Oh, Jokic with the block.
Hey, give Jokic credit. He's worked hard on his body and his defensive game.
Anthony misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And a minute played as the second half gets going.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time, rising up for the dunk.
The Celtics shooting around 44%. Not bad. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Iverson. Back to O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. The three is up. He buries it from 3. Iverson's got 9 points.
And Iverson can knock down the triple from time to time. I like seeing that part of his game expand.
Pass to Hastings. Out to Anthony. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3.
I'm
Fire 3 of your own.
I think that it
And
is
Joe
not
Mazzulla
as
calls
in
timeout
to
here.
carry the
He wants a
offensive
few
load.
moments to
On
regroup
any
with his
given night in
players.
playoff basketball, he can be a great defender, and I think we saw it yesterday. He was great last night. Yes. I'm not going to call him a great defender at this point. And here's why I don't think what you said was accurate, because it was a compliment to LeBron that over these past few years people were saying he's not the same defender. Because the numbers were the same. Oh, I know. And so he was like, well, why aren't they winning? the numbers were the same. He looks great offensively. It was the defense. LeBron was at his peak, was an awesome, great defender and offensive player. So it was like we had a standard for him, and then we saw he wasn't living up to that standard defensively, so we just called it out. But it was just, like I said, Jokic, Steph, they didn't have that standard. And Durant, is anybody saying, oh, Durant was playing defense? He was always okay, pretty good, at times good, but never a great defender like LeBron. So I just think that's what it is versus people like purposely lifting LeBron for.
As for the Wolves, Ant's dunk was the highlight of the night. For Minnesota, but it was 2 minutes to work with that and held on. The game, just throwing the ball around in game 1 and had 0 assists.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
100%. So, Ant's last 10 playoffs.
He's covered by Holmgren.
Yeah,
good by Iverson.
In his previous, and he's averaging 23 on 40-36 splits. So basically from late in the series against the Nuggets, 3 conference finals in these 2. For a little context, so his last 10, he hasn't had 30 wins. His previous 12 up to that point, he had 44 times and 38. So it has been, and so listen, and that is, small sample size and kind of picking and choosing the moment, but it is, to me, a little noteworthy. But the answer to this question is unequivocally yes. And that I applaud the Lakers for doing against Ant this game what I thought they were going to do in game 1, which was not allow him to be a distributor. But where Ant needs, a little bit of critique is because of how they are guarding him, he needs to be more impactful offensively from a scoring perspective. If he's going to have 0 assists, which he shouldn't have 0, but 3 assists, then he needs to be closer to 35.
But no man can do it all by himself.
Here's Iverson. They get it back. O'Neal uses